We are back. Thank you for joining us. Leg 2 of the two-wheel drive A final from here in Mendip, which of course is round 2 of the 2023 10th Offroad Nationals run by the BRCA in the UK. Tommy Hall took leg 1 by quite some margin. Neil Craig had a mechanical failure, breakage in the car. They are the main 2 protagonists. Just take a second to thank our sponsors. I'm sure you know the names at this stage. I've said it so many times. They are, of course, Schumacher, makers of the Cat and the Cougar, L1R, LD2, fantastic cars, 5 of them in the A fan here. Rude Bits for all your brass bits and ceramic diff balls, tungsten diff balls, things like that. Model Tune, Mayaco and PR Racing distributors. RC Octane, local model shop down here in the southwest, do mail order all over the country. And FF Racing, of course, the Freddie Russell, FF Racing, the only man to talk to about TLR in the UK. They help us come here, so why don't you help them buy some stuff from them? Simple as that. Helps everybody get the cycle of money going around the place. Means we can do more things. There is your A final. Leg 2 will be coming up very shortly. Commentary is from Mark Musgrave.
Okay, all marshals are ready. Good luck, drivers. This is A final, leg number 2 coming up. Here we go. So off now we go for leg number 2 of this two-wheel drive A final. Tommy Hall had all his own way in leg number 1. Remember, Josh Holdsworth was second. Neil Craig had a DNF, so I'm going to try and put that right in this leg, I'm sure. And Tommy Hall leads Neil Craig by 4/10 of a second after the opening lap. Neil Craig once again looking very racy out there behind Tommy Hall. Josh Holdsworth running in 3rd. Ben Smith 4. Ben Pugh 5. So Neil Craig literally matches the same time there as Tommy Hall. Those 2 seconds clear now from Josh Holdsworth. So Tommy Hall just catches the pipe like Neil Craig did in leg number 1. So Neil gets even closer to Tommy. He's giving absolutely everything. Only 1 minute gone. Look at the back end sliding on the car as it get on the gas. Neil Craig just 1/10 of a second behind Tommy Hall now. Josh Holdsworth quick his car through, nearly a second faster than the 2 ahead of him. You can see the gap coming down now. It's going to be a 3-car race out front. Ben Smith 4, Ben Pugh 5. So Tommy Hall puts in the new fastest lap. 8/10 clear now from Neil Craig. And Josh Holdsworth just 7/10 behind Neil Craig, so 1.5 seconds cover the top 3. 1 minute 40 on the race clock, plenty of time for things still to change. Those 3 now just pulling away a little bit more from Ben Smith and Ben Pugh. Neil Craig really trying to get the hammer down, just catches a pipe there. These guys really giving it everything, the clipping pipes, making little mistakes, what we wouldn't normally expect. Tommy Hall 7/10 clear from Neil Craig. Neil Craig just gone round in 18.98. That's the fastest lap we've seen match that from earlier. 1888, sorry, was the fastest we've seen. So that's the second quickest, but all Neil wants is that number one position on the track. You're not interested in fastest lap. Tommy Hall is 0.3 of a second over Neil Cragg. Neil Cragg keeps catching that pipe, but getting away with it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 9, lead one.
So Neil Cragg catches the pipe once again, half a second the gap to Tommy Hall. Those two battling out front, got to watch it because Josh Holsworth is closing in once again, just a second. We'll see behind, let's check it as they go. Josh Holsworth, 18.95 last time through. Took half a second out of the leaders ahead of him. 2 minutes to go. Ben Smith pulled away now from Ben Pugh in 4th and 5th. Then comes Luke Holsworth, Lee Martin, Jamie Hall, Edward Callan and Charlie Saunders. All our focus is at the sharp end of this A final, leg 2. Tommy Hall did it and took the win in leg 1. Trying his best to do it in leg 2. Neil Cragg wants to take that off him. He wants it to go all the way to leg 3. Look at Neil Cragg almost touching Tommy's car as they come through the final couple of corners. And Josh Holsworth catching both of them. So Tommy Hall in control of this, making his car as well as he can. He's trying to make him go the long way around. He's entitled to do it. Neil Cragg's focus is on Tommy Hall, but he's got to watch his moves because Josh Holsworth right there as well. Oh, Josh looking around the outside of Neil Cragg. And all this he's doing is giving Tommy Hall a 9/10 of a second lead now. 1 minute to go, final 1 minute. Josh just catches the pipe, so Neil Cragg got a bit of breathing space. Cragg wants his victory off Tommy Hall. Down the straight they go. 9/10 of a second, still the gap for Tommy Hall over Neil Cragg. Josh Holsworth 1.3 further back. 35 seconds to go. Cragg catches the pipe. Josh Holsworth catches the pipe. Both get away with it, but it's cost him a little bit of time. So Tommy Hall, he's at the breathing space he needed. 30 seconds to go. 1.4 second lead for Tommy Hall. Can Neil Cragg do anything about it? Is Tommy Hall going to wrap up the two-wheel drive here and now on leg 2? Got to go this lap to start what will be the final lap. Here comes Neil Cragg. He's took 3/10 out of Tommy, but it's not enough yet. This is the final lap, so it's to the line this time. Tommy Hall just got to bring it around the final half of the lap. Neil Cragg still pushing on. And it's not going to be enough because down the straight he goes. Tommy Hall takes leg number 2. And the two-wheel drive victory here at Mendip Raceway. Neil Cragg second in that leg. Josh Holsworth third. So great race there at the sharp end with those guys. Congratulations. Tommy Hall takes the victory in legs 1 and 2. He's your Tour Drive national winner. So G final coming up next.